And hello and welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, get ready for spring. Groundhog Day was Friday, and that lovable marmot, Punxsutawney Phil, saw his shadow, according to a bunch of middle-aged men in top hats. Those folks see a shadow every year, the one cast by PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They want Phil to be left alone, and their tired repetition mirrors the movie Groundhog Day. Every morning, Bill Murray wakes up and another protester. PETA says replace Phil with either a human, a robot, or seeds from persimmon trees, but this year they actually wanted the town to just flip a coin. Great idea, PETA. Can't you just see 20,000 people lined up outside in winter at 3 a.m. to watch that one? Now, in PETA's defense, Phil hasn't exactly been a Hugstradamus lately, having only correctly predicted the weather about 40% of the time, so technically a coin flip is actually more reliable. But the forecast isn't the attraction here, it's the cute groundhog that keeps the town's lights on. In Pennsylvania, Groundhog Day is a bona fide reason to start drinking before dawn, and those days are rare, sacred days in America. Besides, if you spend all day sober, you might end up realizing how shitty the math behind Groundhog Day actually is. 6 more weeks of winter ends on March 14th, which is still an early spring. The equinox is on March 20th. So spring technically comes early every year, no matter what Phil sees or doesn't see. Maybe it's better to just forget about it all and get a good night's sleep. That's what GenerationZ does. The Wall Street Journal reported that the hippest young adults are now going to bed every night at 9 p.m. Data collected by Sleep Number Bed show that 18 to 34-year-olds are retiring 12 minutes earlier than just last year. And Yelp reports that more people are eating dinner at 6 p.m. or earlier also. And this should give older generations insomnia. A survey by Rent Cafe showed that 20-somethings sleep for an average of nearly 9.5 hours a night. My cat gets less sleep than that. No other age group has a nocturnal need to neurotically nod off for 40% of their day. I think this was how the plot for Invasion of the Body Snatchers started, by the way. But not all older generations follow that pattern. Take millennial Jordan Willis. He slept for 48 hours straight while his 3 friends mysteriously froze to death outside his Missouri home last month after the group watched the Kansas City Chiefs play football on TV. In a scene reminiscent of the current True Detective series on HBO, the trio were discovered in the freezing cold like ice sculptures. Drugs? Thank God Captain Obvious is here. Yes, of course. Early tests found cocaine and fentanyl in their systems, a combo that would make even Keith Richards just say no. Authorities chalked the deaths up to natural stupidity after noting that all 3 decedents were wearing Patrick Mahomes jerseys when found. See, you should never risk your life for a football game when you can just flip a coin. And that's your news. Have a great week. Don't forget to like us and subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday with Fresh Hindsight.